they're older. They do what they do, and they do it very well. And I think I think offensively they're very efficient, and they do such a great job of playing the right way together because they've been around each other for a long time. They know each other's strengths. They know where each other, they want each other to have the ball, and you see that a lot. Defensively, they're vets. They know how to guard people. They know how to get a stop when they need it. And then you have guys like Francis and Gilliard that they hawk the ball and they cause issues just because they pressure it and they have such great feel on the defensive end that they're a hard team to play against. But it's also this is the type of games you want to play in at this time of the year. So I think they're very good, and they're one of the best teams in the league for sure, and we're going to have our hands full. But it's why we play this rivalry game. It's the fun of it. If you just experience is a great teacher, right? So those guys are vets. They've been through it all before. Some of our guys, they're going through this for the first time in meaningful games at the end of the year. We just got to go through it. Now, I'll also say this is, Wayne, when you're out in the court, no one's ever asked you how old you are or what grade you're in. They want to know if you can play or not, and we got to be ready to play. It's the game. Now, the styles and all that, they do play with pace. They have guys that can really make plays, and they will shoot early in the clock, but they also run a very efficient offense. So, our defense, we want to try to disrupt them, and we want to make it really hard for them to do what they do because, on defense, that's what we do. We want to, disrupt things and make it hard and challenge everything. But we also, we have respect for the way they run their offense. So we got to be ready for that. The other part of the game where, they don't get enough credit for their defense. Their defense is very good, but they have older guys that know how to take care of each other, and they have two guards that can really hawk the ball and make big defensive plays as well. And I think as much as you talk about their offense, right, and how efficient it is, I think their defense is very good, and we gotta. Our offense has been pretty good lately. When we don't turn it over and we get a shot at the rim every time, it's getting better and better. Can't turn it over, can't take bad shots and give them the ball right back. But we also got to be us and be aggressive and play downhill and play with great freedom. We're going to do what we do, and it doesn't mean you're always going to get a turnover, but it's the cumulative effect of our press. It's the cumulative effect of our defense, and yeah, we love to get a turnover in the backcourt around half court, but we also take great pride in if we don't, we're going to make you earn bringing the ball up to court, and we're going to make you earn trying to get a basket against us, and we're going to sit down and guard. And since I got back here, I think you guys all seen how important it is to sit down and play half-court defense, and that's really important. And to beat teams that are very efficient like Richmond, you're not going to get a turnover every time, but then you got to find a way to get a stop. And so cumulative effect of what we do, and then on top of that, sitting down and guarding a really good team and preparing to guard a really good team. And that the next 2 days of practice is really important for that. To me, it's just how much better can we get this week? Because if we can get better this week, then we're going to put ourselves in a good position Wednesday and Saturday. So let's try to get better, and let's offensively be more efficient and take care of the ball, get quality shots, and on defensively, let's really as a young team, let's continue to get better, honoring the scouting report and carrying that over the games and still being us. So yeah, but that's at this time of the year when you're playing in big games, that's the fun of it. So our guys will be ready. We're not turning the ball over as much. I think that has helped us. That's the basketball part of it. The second thing, I think the guys are in a place that they have a better understanding of what they need to do individually to help the team win. And, not that it's always perfect and they get mad at themselves if they don't play well or they don't play as many minutes as they want. That's natural, but they understand that I have to do this tonight to help our team win. I got to do this at a high level. And I think guys have accepted that. And, a great example is Keyshawn Curry, who's battled some injuries. The other day I took him out of the game because he was limping, going backwards, and he knew it. But instead of him sulking on the bench, he had a great attitude. He was trying to get the other guys right. He was talking, saying all the right things. He was pumping guys up, and I mean that's what you need at this time of the year, right? When guys are getting mentally tired, bodies are hurting, and you have a guy there that he's had a sort of a bum deal throughout the year with injuries, and that was his attitude. I mean, that's a big deal. And this late in the year to have that, and we want more guys to continue to that. That's something that I really appreciate as the head coach. Probably the hardest on our schedule, definitely in the league. Other teams have some things they do, but overall, they're when you're different than everybody else, and then you're really good at it, with a great efficiency. And the other thing, Wayne, is they have really good players too. That's hard. But we play them every year, so you're familiar with what they do and how they do it. But you still got to defend it and stop it, and you still got to defend really good players. And they might run this offense that's different than others, but it's the players that make it a good offense too, right? Coach Mooney puts them in great positions, and they have great pace and timing to their offense. They're all really good passers, but then it's Francis hitting a three, right, or Gilliard getting all the way to the rim, and then you have Golden, the way he passes the ball for a 6'10" guy, and the way he can score it as well. And then you have Cahill, who every year has gotten better, and then Burston, who's is having a heck of a year and can score at all three levels. They're really hard to guard, without a doubt. But we put a lot into our defense, and we take great pride in defense. And if you want to be good teams, you got to be able to stop them and defend them. And we know we got a tough assignment ahead, but what a great challenge for us too with a young team.